a noise issue, you got a weather issue because you're blowing on your hands, and then you got Penn State's defense. So which one of these do you think is the biggest issue for you?
The biggest issue, I wouldn't say the weather, I wouldn't say the fans, so it's glad to be the defense. I mean, they got a pretty good defense, one of the best defenses we're going to face this year, so we just got to go attack them and get ready for it.
No. Jennings, let's stop the cap right now. This is him before the game, looking like a frozen zombie out here. Nick Saban even called it out, but let's be honest, bro. All three elements played a part. The defense, the crowd, and the weather. All right. I must admit, off gate, Cam, you were right, bro. I was wrong. These teams, well, this team, SMU, was outmatched from the gate. Man, you seen that video there, man. Kevin Jennings, I don't know. I just don't know, bro. I had high hopes going into this game, thinking that SMU could really compete with Penn State. If you see my predictions, I actually picked SMU to win this game. I thought they could pose some challenges for Penn State, but no. When Cam made this statement on ESPN some weeks ago saying these teams didn't stand a chance, it played true. But you know what? I'm kind of glad this happened, man, because we now see that the committee cannot ever do this again, bro. They cannot pick teams like SMU just because they only had one loss against no teams all year. And they played nobody all season. Let's be real. Their best wins were at Louisville in October and against, at then time, number 18 Pitt. That's not good, bro. Look at the teams that Penn State plays and these SEC schools play. SMU just didn't deserve to be here, and it showed when they got on the field Saturday. I mean, this dude Jennings, bro. I mean, let's start out. That first drive, I'm going to just break down that game the way that I seen it. Okay, I think the way that it came out, SMU came out showing like they had some type of fight. That first drive, they came out to stop Penn State, 3 and out, forced a punt. Then SMU offense proceeds to drive all the way to Penn State's red zone. I'm looking like, okay, they got something going on. They get this 4th and 1, and everybody knows this infamous play. I don't know what Jennings was thinking, bro. This is where it started to show that from the pregame that you've seen with Saban talking to him and blowing on his hands, that him being cold probably was more serious than we thought. I think all three of those things played a factor. The crowd, the cold, and Penn State defense, all three. When he said he would rule out the crowd and the cold, he would have to blame them. No. All of them played a factor in this game. When you think about this, man, 4th and 1, he had to be seeing too much. All he had to do was walk for that first down, and you literally you move the chains, bro. You get 4 new downs. I understand the play call. I understand what he wanted to do. The tight end was damn near wide open. He should have held on to that ball, and it should have been a touchdown. But why risk it? Because if he doesn't, like he didn't, now Penn State has the ball back, in which you guys stopped Penn State. They stopped Penn State after turning that ball over on down. SMU defense came out playing good, but to start off the next drive after stopping Penn State, when they should have converted that 4th and 1, in which they probably could have kicked 3 or even scored on that drive if they just moved the chains and get a first down there, SMU drives back down. Well, I'm not going to say back down, but they starts to drive again. And what happens? This dude throws, I'm talking about, I don't see who he's throwing it to. What is he seeing? I don't know if the field is too big. Too much is going on in his mind. He's too cold. I don't know who he was throwing it to. He throws the first pick 6. Then they get the ball back again. And what does he do? He turns around and throws a second pick 6. And then they get the ball back down 14-0. And they drive all the way down to Penn State red zone. I'm talking about goal line again. This is the second time in 4 drives they're in Penn State goal line. What does this guy proceed to do? I don't know why SMU coaches were putting it all on him, why they weren't running the ball more, doing more like reverse call, read option plays. But guess what they do? They pass the ball, and what happens? He throws a pick for the second time. For the third time, but to the same player for a second time. 3 picks in 3 consecutive drives, and I knew then at this time, this game was over. Like, I seen no way that SMU was coming back, but they did show some fight. A little bit of fight. Let me not make it seem like they made it a game. No, this game was 28-0 at halftime. Done. Finito. They came back and made it 28-10 at one point, and then that was it. They lost 38-10. But this is one takeaway I will give you, and this is just me being my honest opinion, because I have no dog in the fight in these games. I watch these games and I want to just see competitive football games, but the committee got this wrong. I was wrong when I said the committee got this right. They had this wrong, but it's glad that this played out this way. But what I was going to say, I have thoughts going all over the place. Penn State didn't play that great to start out this game. Their offense struggled a bit with SMU in that first half. The second half, after they opened it up, because to be honest, Penn State could have won this game off of the 2 pick sixes, and SMU never scored over 14 points. But their offense just never looked like dominant to me until like the second half they started rolling and clicking. But bro, I don't know if they come out like that against Boise State, kind of slow like that. We don't know what the game can look like on a neutral field, but man, I'm not taking anything away. This game was a dominating victory. Like, they showed them that they didn't deserve to be in the same playing field or football field with Penn State. Like, they outclassed them, like, without a shadow of a doubt. So hopefully the committee learned from this. Is, man, with watching these teams, Indiana, SMU, even like Clemson gave the biggest fight with Texas, but it still was a dominating win from Texas. Who else that I'm missing? Oh, even Tennessee. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. The committee did the best they could, but I just wouldn't. I think they'll learn from this. I think this is the last time we'll see teams get sympathy votes into the playoffs because, oh man, they went 11-1 in the SEC against no competition at all. But they went 11-1, lost the ACC championship, so they're just getting in. I think this will be the first and last time we see this happen. Hopefully it is, because I would have much rather seen Bama, Miami, Ole Miss, or South Carolina play in these first games rather than see Indiana, SMU, and probably even Clemson, or maybe even Tennessee, honestly. But I mean, like I said, this will be something for them to look over and people to debate all the time for the next upcoming offseason until the next playoffs. But I mean, y'all get in the comment section and let me know what. I mean, of course, I'm pretty sure most people are gonna say, yeah, these games were laughable. AI was wrong in my previous video of AI predicting the first round of the college playoffs. They picked all upsets and no underdog team won at all. All of the home teams dominated in the home fields of the college campuses for the first year of playing those open and first round games on college campuses at home. Dominated. I mean, all of these games were dominated victories, but sticking to this game, man, it was just atrocious, man. Kevin Jennings was the story of the game. I do not know why Coach Lashley put it on his shoulders, because that first 1 or 2 picks were so bad. And the second pick, man, there's no way SMU offense doesn't tackle this guy like bro, y'all playing in a college football playoff game, and they just look at this play. People are just falling all over the field like this is like a real video game, like somebody just pressing square diving. Like, come on, bro. How did they not tackle this dude, bro? Like, but I don't know if they'd have tackled it. I'm pretty sure Penn State offense would have scored anyway, but we can't really say that because at that time, SMU defense was pretty much balling. They were keeping them in the game. They were the whole team at one point until they finally just like, bro, we can't keep doing it all. And hey, they broke and Penn State ran it up. But like I say, man, if we look at the numbers, bro, these numbers were crazy. Jennings threw 3 picks. He had 195 yards passing and 1 TD. Those all came late in the game. He looked lost and confused the entire first half and beginning of the second half of the game. Drew Aller, he went 13 for 22, threw for 127 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. But hey, he was efficient. Singleton rushed for 90 yards and a touchdown. Allen added 70 yards, 2 touchdowns. Drew Eller added 10 rushing yards. They kind of shut out Brashard Smith. He had 18 carries, 62 yards. He didn't score at all. The only touchdown on SMU team came from Daniels on a receiving touchdown, in which he had 4 receptions for 64 yards. But man, to be honest, they really didn't do anything. All of these yards, I'm telling you, that SMU did put up were mostly second half yardage, man. I mean, they drove on first drive of the game. Well, what's that? The first drive of the game? Yeah, when they got into that red zone in that 4th and 1 play where he should have capped and got the first down. After that, they didn't pretty much do anything. I'm stop lying. They drove on the 4th drive down to the red zone, down 14-zip, and he threw another pick. But man, it just looked terrible outside of that. They had 195 passing yards. Penn State only had 136. Again, Penn State, what are you guys doing? You're going to have to do better than that to advance. Like, you may be able to get past Boise, but Georgia or Notre Dame, that's not going to do it, bro. It's not going to cut it. 136 passing yards, but they rushed for almost 200, 189 yards between Allen and your boy Singleton. So, hey, and they held SMU to only 57 yards rushing. So, hey, that was the tale of the tape, man. Those 3 turnovers hurt them in all consecutive drives. 2 to the house, 2 pick sixes. That's the tale of the tape in this game. Pick sixes was really the tale. They could have won the game off of those alone if the offense didn't do anything else. They could have rested their players and set everybody else, which that would have been asinine. But here I go with asinine again. But yeah, Aaron Rodgers is crazy. But yeah, that's my take on it, man. Get down, like I said, in the comment section and let me know what you think. Some random sports dude, you tripping, bro. They need to keep these teams in there. If they go 11-1, 11-2, playing the ACC championship, they should be able to compete in the playoffs. Or hey, you're right. Which I was wrong, but now I'm saying this is the right way to go about it. Keep these teams out, bro. Let's see competitive games. I would much rather see Ole Miss versus Penn State, or Miami at Penn State, or even South Carolina at Penn State, than to see SMU go out there and get smacked like that just because they went 11-1 in the ACC. Only big wins being Louisville and Pittsburgh. Like, come on, bro. They played nobody. Like, look at the schedule. Nobody all year, bro. But again, get down in the comment section. Let me know. It's your boy, Some Random Sports Dude. Give it my opinion as long as I have a microphone breaking down these college football playoff games, first rounds. And please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Some Random Sports Dude is out.